releasing you from your contract. It's not, I want to be clear, it's not personal.
3 years isn't personal?
You look like a woman who was just told no by someone smaller than her.
Excuse me?
Sit. I sell stories. You look like you could use one that isn't about you.
I don't have money.
I didn't ask for anyone. The story's free. What you do after you hear it, that's the only payment I take, and you won't owe it to me.
That's not how selling works.
Isn't it? I want to tell you about a hat.
A hat?
A very particular hat. Red on one side, blue on the other. He had his pipe behind his head instead of in his mouth. His club slung backward instead of held. Every part of him pointing the wrong way from how a man carries himself. Did you see that strange man earlier? In the red hat? Red. It was blue. I was standing right there. It was red. Then you were standing somewhere else. I watched him the whole way. Blue. Are you calling me a liar? You're the one. You're the one lying!
I told you already, neither of you is a liar. You're both fools. You spent a whole day fighting over which side of the truth you happen to be standing on, and it never once occurred to either of you to walk around and look.
That's absurd. Why would anyone do that to them?
Ah, now you're asking the right question. Wrong target, but right question.
What do you mean, wrong target?
You're asking why someone would do it to them, as if we're done against them, as if a gift wrap stops being a gift.
He humiliated them, in public, over something he could have just said out loud.
Could he? If I walked up to those two men and said, "You're both half right and too proud to check," would they have believed me? Or nodded because it sounded wise and gone right on thinking the other man was the fool, never themselves? Wisdom you're only told, you keep in your pocket like a coin you never spend. Wisdom you bleed for, even a little, you carry in your hand the rest of your life. Your palm remembers the shape of it. I didn't break their friendship. I showed them it was never as deep as they assumed, because it had never once been tested by an honest disagreement. They argued plenty after that day, about goats, about rain, everything under the sky, but never again because they simply assumed the other was wrong without moving their feet to look.
You talk like you were there.
I talk like a man who's told this story so many times he doesn't remember anymore if he's telling it or living it again. Does it matter? The hat's still red. And blue.
Why did you tell me this? Why me, tonight?
You lost something today you thought defined you. A job, a name on a door. Right now you're walking around like the village before the king arrived, certain of exactly what you saw, certain the world's wronged you, and not yet curious what's on the other side of the hat. You can spend the next year angry you were fired. Or you can walk around the hat. That's the only thing I ever really sell. I can either way.
Wait, who are you?
Ask the Crossroads. I'm usually standing in the middle of one. A story well sold is the only kind of debt I ever bother collecting.